Raider reaction is mature audiences only. So if you can't stand the heat, stay away from the fire. What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And, damn, it's been a long weekend. Got Raider football, live Raider football, all kinds of stuff. So I know maybe a little foggy on the, the proper directions, compass pointed north and what have you. So let me give you some landmarks, all right? So you find your way. First off, it's just down the street, past the house with the boarded up window. Make sure you stop on the corner. My man will be there. His name's Joe. He's a gentleman. He's a scholar. He's a man of commerce. Slip him what you should, and he's gonna point you in the right direction. He's going to tell you to take a left and then a right. As you find yourself strolling down the damn street, minding your own damn business, you're going to find a deep, dark alley to your immediate right. Now, as you pass that alley, a cool breeze will hit you that will chill you right to your skeletal core. And you'll find yourself asking, what? Was that the autumn wind? You goddamn right. Should I venture down that deep, dark alley? Well, of course you should, because what you're going to find at the end is a special little place that we like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and as it is every Monday on Raider Reaction, because we got this whole weekend of sports shit we got to digest and dig through, and I just can't do that all alone. So it takes some help on Mondays. And it gets crazy in here, so we call it a little Monday Night Misfit Madness. I don't know what the hell that really means, but it just means when you tune in, it could be a little insanity, because, this guy joins me. Let me hit my switches.
What's happening, bitches? I hope y'all ready, because we are. I'm a little calmer than I was last week.
Yeah, but it's calm after a W.
I'm looking to
even in preseason, W's a W.
Yeah, but see, I get pissed off real quick, fast, in a hurry. So,
Well, that depends on the atmosphere of the.
we in the comments, so don't say nothing to get me.
Easy now.
I'm trying.
Now, comments. I want you guys to be active in the comments. I want
you to be.
I want you to see. I want to see some emojis, and I want to see shit going tonight. Because I got a goodie to give away, and I'm gonna give it away to one of you guys that are watching. I'm not sure for what. Maybe, I don't know. Comment of the night, something. I got a Derek Carr rookie card, Panini Prism. It's not a sandwich. Panini Prism. Fuck everything, become a pirate, and a nice big freaking 6-inch sticker to tag up your ride with. ReACTION style. So you can rock it like Lions. Man, did you see Lions' truck? Lions got it all tagged up to ReACTION. So that's just beautiful. I'm going to put that up on the page. That was a thing of beauty. So, it's been a long weekend, and we like to start our show with the big story of the weekend. The big story of the weekend should be us
dissecting the first preseason game,
which was a great game. There's a lot to talk about, yada yada. But that's not the big story of the weekend, now is it? No, because that ain't but what you've been talking about all day today, is it? No. You weren't talking about the Rams and the Raiders. That's not what you was talking about. No. You weren't talking about that yesterday either. You know what the fuck you was talking about. You was talking about AB and his goddamn helmet. That's been the big story of the weekend, which is some bullshit.
AB in general, man.
Good Lord.
What?
Yes, that's what you were talking about. That's the big story of the weekend, is his crusty ass feet and mostly the helmet. So the helmet today, his appeal was they threw that shit out. That was tossed. They said no thank you on the appeal, and that was thrown out. So
I mean, you've been wearing the same helmet for 10 years. I was hoping they changing the pads on the inside of that motherfucker, because otherwise.
And so he comes out and he posts on Instagram right afterwards saying, yeah, so they denied my appeal and blah blah blah. I'm gonna go ahead and play, but of course there's gonna be an asterisk, if AB's involved. It's gonna be a fucking footnote. If any injury due to the helmet he has to wear, he's going to be suing the league. So, man, if this dude so much as gets a migraine and has to miss 1 quarter, bet your ass you're going to see something going down. This is not going to be the last. Mark my words, L. This is not going to be the last we're talking about fucking Helmetgate this season.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. I'm telling you. It's going to come up again, man. I know it is.
And the thing is, okay, once again, it's a Raider. If it's negative, it's a Raider. There were 30 other motherfuckers that did not want to change their helmets, including Mr. Rogers and Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
And came out and said they didn't like it. But who did they run with? They didn't run with Mr. Uggs or fucking which one?
No.
The discount double check fucker. No. They come after the person that they constantly making a pariah, but you hear that from the media and nowhere else. You ain't ever heard no player bitch about AB, the Beast.
Yeah.
The only one they bitched about was Le'Veon. And why did they bitch about Le'Veon? Because he made it about money. So
here's the thing. I thought it could be a very easy solution, and I don't know why legally the NFL didn't go this course, because you've seen AB already come out and threaten legalities. So you start throwing around lawsuits and lawyers and shit, you got to start protecting yourself immediately. So I'm surprised that the NFL, to me, if you're now forcing him to wear a helmet that he says is not safe for him to wear in his position, and he's trying to make an argument for that for one reason or another, why wouldn't you just make the guy say, all right, it's your fucking body, pal. Here's a disclaimer that says anything that ever fucking happens to you, go ahead, wear your helmet. Don't come to me in 5 years when you can't remember your fucking name and your brain scrambled and wanting a payday. All right, go ahead and sign this piece of fucking paper. Go wear your helmet. So I don't know why they didn't just go that route, and just say, all right,
because it makes too much sense, and TMZ would have nothing to stroke about.
What if he comes out and gets a concussion? Now they have made it.
Now they're completely and totally liable.
Yes,
because whatever lid that he's wearing.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's like, it's 10 years old. Okay, so cars are worth more money when they're 50 years old. If he wants to wear a decrepit fucking helmet, as long as it's not one of those old suspension helmets, let him do it.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. Listen, my 12-year-old kid has been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments since he was fucking 7. I've been signing waivers, like signing my life away since I was for fucking like a decade. You know, that's just part of when you're doing sports like that. So I don't know why these just couldn't have these guys sign a fucking waiver. You know, hey, it's a fucking violent sport. Yeah. You may get fucked up. You may drink out of a straw. Sign here. If that's the fucking helmet you want to rock, then
Exactly. I mean,
I agree with Lions.
Said,
leather helmets.
That's what they
no
wear.
No face masks. That's what
Australian rules football. Yeah. And they knock the dog shit out of each other.
That's the thing, man. If you come tackle somebody without a face mask and no fucking pads, you're going to tackle them the right goddamn way, or you're going to catch a knee in the fucking mouth.
And I promise you.
Bottom line. You do that once, you learn how to tackle real quick.
Other than Shazier, every other neck injury, how did it happen? Shazier and Utley. Because Mike Utley just got his helmet caught and he got bent backwards. He's an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
Detroit.
You want to make all this shit about, safety? No. Half the time, it's these dumb motherfuckers putting their heads down and trying to use their head for a battering ram, and they end up laying out there like a piece of fucking raw spaghetti.
Yeah. Leading with
sometimes you can't be safe for people that aren't. You can't think for a dumb motherfucker. You tell them the whole time. You bow your head back. No, they put their head down so they can make that hit. You can make the same hit using your head right. But then that would cause thinking.
Use your shoulder pads, man. That's what they're for.
And TMZ proves half of these people is dumb motherfuckers. They too dumb to think to do something right the first time, and we wouldn't have all this bullshit constantly running around, and then they want to blame somebody else, so now we got shit in Congress.
Yeah, so that's the big story of the weekend. The helmet.
Now, on to something more fun.
Yes. Now, tomorrow, God, and there's going to be Helmet Gate in tomorrow's show, I guarantee it. It's got to be one of the hot topics, man.
For those
if it's not, they edited the fuck out of it this weekend because they were like, shit, we got to get some helmet shit in there. So that's tomorrow at this time, normal time. So right after that show, we're going to have a reaction show live as soon as it's over.
And I was watching, I was watching NFL Network right when the press release came out, and they said, now they have an hour to edit Hard Knocks. Like, yeah, they gonna spike. They got the news coming out screwed up the fucking edit of the show.
Man. As soon as anything's fucking posted, I'll have that shit I'll have it recorded, fucking edited, my fucking website stuck on the bottom of it and on my shit within like 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, fuck yeah, they can edit and add that shit in. They got way more technology than I got. I can do that in the palm of my fucking hand. Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, they could turn that shit around for either.
And I'm right here with you, Danny Barretto.
Oh, we're getting there, JD.
Talk
we're
shit,
there.
Get hit.
We got 45 more minutes of juice for you yet. So
if you run in your mouth, put your head on a swivel.
All right, so next
that's always been the rule. If you ain't running your mouth,
segment number 2 even though we're trying to keep it on the road somewhat, we got about the loosest fucking agenda you could have.
Yeah.
Weekend D-bag. So. I'll let you. I went first last weekend. We'll throw up our weekend D-bag candidates for
what? Here in the Raider Reaction Deep Behind Enemy Line Studios.
Yes,
we believe in diversity. Ivory, ebony.
Yes,
ebony, ivory. Harmoniously living together. I'm not singing that fucking song again. We did it once.
No. Okay. And it was so wrong.
Yeah, but. Don't you worry about what we're doing. Okay, so kind of started to go in on it a little bit earlier. My weekend D-bag is kind of a 2-in-1. One, the media, and 2, all of y'all taking the fucking bait. I mean, please, you know how many people are hanging around in fucking Napa Valley taking the truth of Antonio's going to appeal and mixing it with a whole lot of fucking, he said he's going to quit if he doesn't get his way. And you dumb motherfuckers is soaking that shit up like motherfucking. I mean, come on, y'all. This man's a multi-millionaire. He's still the top receiver in the fucking game.
So much
really?
money, man.
And then y'all gonna go all over the internet. I shut a motherfucker down. I made a motherfucker have to shut his account down because he got tired of me riding his ass. Put a saddle on that bitch and rode him right off the fucking internet with that dumb shit. Come on.
Yo, face sucker.
So y'all, the ones out there bitching and whining about this dumb shit, y'all the weekend fucking D-bags. The D-bags of the week.
All right.
Use your fucking head for more than a goddamn hat rack.
Big L has thrown up his candidate. I would like to throw up my candidate, and we'll let you guys vote. So you got L's candidate, which
Y'all, ignorant acting bastards, use your fucking heads. This is why this is.
It was pretty good.
It's a pointer.
But my weekend D-bag candidate. So L, $30 million a year is a pretty damn good number. Wouldn't you say? Would anybody turn down $30 million a year for,
I know.
for a game that you only possibly play like 16 times in a year?
I know.
30 million? And then, I mean, good God, you would demand 40 million? Who could possibly?
I just can't quit you.
Who could possibly? So, my weekend D-bag is Dak Prescott.
Like a rhinestone jackass.
You've got to be kidding me! $40 million? What argument? I want to see the spreadsheet you put together to make the argument for $40 million a year. For what? What's he got? One playoff victory? Seriously?
If he gets the money, we already know.
$40 million?
His
I guess
agent's
Zeke's
gonna be wearing a red suit.
If he gets that, Zeke's getting this, man.
Dude, they are so fucked because if
That's
they pay
my
one of
weekend
them,
D-bag candidate, Dak Prescott.
fucking moron.
$40 million? Are you
After this year-
kidding me?
after this year, that bitch is gonna be lucky to get a backup paycheck.
Oh, come on, buddy. You got a whole season now of Amari Cooper as your number one, and Ezekiel Elliott not in camp. And
Exactly, JD. What the fuck has he done for 40 mil?
And there's a good possibility he sits, and because he's wanting some big coin too. There's no way they can sling all the money around. This ain't baseball. You ain't George Steinbrenner, and you can't fucking buy every star out there. It doesn't work that way in football. Everybody's on a budget. So
Skeletor's fucking face is gonna melt. He's gonna get so hot.
man, that is crazy. That is crazy. So that's my weekend D-bag.
Exactly, Adam. Yeah, and with all this shit
Throw up
going
in the
on,
comments. Who do you think should be the weekend D-bag up?
yeah, you guys throw it up. I think,
Yeah.
I think we both have legitimate, but I think his is a little bit better.
He deserves the axe from Chucky. That's, that's ridiculousness. So, if you haven't followed us on all of our social media outlets, Instagram, Twitter, Raider Reaction Webcasts, our YouTube channel, and of course, like, follow, and share us right here on Facebook, where the webcast happens 5 nights a week. Plus, we got the halftime show in season, the post-game reaction show in season, and just all kinds of other fucking goodies. Like, we do all the condensed games. If you caught that last night, usually the day after, we'll grab the condensed game. We'll put that up so you guys can watch the whole game again. In short little ADD fucking form. And we can see every play, but you know, you gotta listen to all that other bullshit like sitting through. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What he said.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So, moving on. Let's get to the top silver and black of the weekend.
Yes. Because we were all kind of...
Which was obviously the game. We'll start with that. The headline was the game itself, and then, you know, we'll work our way down from there. But the
Raider football back.
Yes, just fucking silver and black, man.
Yeah.
Where we're at,
back in
at
your
home.
ear hole from now till the end of, till after New Year's. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, back in Oakland, you know, it's one of your last few glimpses of the dirt, of the Raiders playing on dirt. I mean, if you're nostalgic and you like the dirt, I'm not a big fan of the dirt myself. I don't.
That was a pretty kick-ass fucking movie, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
Yeah, I loved it.
It was good. It was good.
I mean, yeah, after the first 5 minutes, you pretty much were just, like, locked in.
I'm still giving away this for, I don't know, so comment of the night, most savage comment, I don't know, something that makes me laugh. What have you?
Well,
Got
Ramos,
a Derek
Ramos.
Carr rookie card there and a couple stickers to tag upon your ride. Everybody needs to fuck everything and become a pirate sticker.
Yeah, I'm figuring.
I mean, it's
I would definitely agree with
Hell,
that.
I've got one on the back of my fucking iPhone, and I catch myself setting it down like on the counter places, and I know people just look at it and be like, "Really?" Yes, I have vulgarity right on the back of my phone because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, fuck should we be given by people
So-
that aren't Raiders?
Yes, Rams, Raiders, great game. I have to ask the question, L. Do we have a quarterback controversy? Do we?
Yeah.
Not for obviously the starting position. Derek Carr was, in fucking civilian clothes on the sideline just
I
chilling.
think the
But
controversy.
for backup.
Yeah.
The Peter Man did what the Peter Man does, I
Look,
guess.
And I tell you what,
He
man,
ran like the Peter Man.
they will never
Catch the Peter Man?
be able to stop ever question Gruden again
No, man.
if Peterman becomes our backup.
Yeah. Dude, the guy looked solid, man. He had, what was his stat line for the game? He was 9 for 12, 66 yards rushing, or excuse me, 66 yards passing. But here's the, he led the team in rushing. 3
Yeah.
carries for 56 yards for an 18.7 average and a long of 50.
Well, and that's the thing. He had the
He
third,
was scooting on that run, man.
he had the third longest run in the NFL this week. But
Peter Man.
like
Don't doubt the Peter Man.
Adam Humper said, Peterman's gonna beat Glennon out. I mean, come on, dude. Glennon's been in the league for 7 years, and
See, I like them both, and just like what Russ said right there. And I said this, fucking Gannett in here. What a fucking Gannett in the studio. I must be coming off of
what the fuck?
it's probably from stench off of what's his name around here.
What no, shh. Yeah, I did hear a fart earlier.
He's a little funky.
Yeah.
He is post-mortem. But like what Russ said, I like
Fucking
I like
Terrell
both
Pryor.
of these guys. Russ
Okay,
likes the
Russ
white one.
got me. He's like fucking Terrell Pryor.
Russ,
Dude, okay, Jack, see?
what?
See? I may win D-Bag of the Week for comments like fucking that.
Jack, what are you talking about? What if AB actually retired over? Oh, come on now.
The rest of that's funny, but you fucked it up on the first part.
Oh no, Russ made me laugh. It's the simple things.
Look, dude, all of this brown
It's one.
stuff.
Damn it, lines. All right, that's one. But back to my thought. 'cause
I
I
never
totally
had
got
a
derailed
doubt
there.
about AB. I mean,
Totally got derailed there. And you know what? Just because
and the fun part is
I don't want to have to think about it anymore. And
my thing
Russ
is
has
this,
earned
too.
it over time. Russ, you send me your address, my man. I'm gonna send you a little something. Give this out to Russ, one of our top fans, just because he made me giggle with the.
Yeah.
I go with the white one.
And see,
It doesn't take much sometimes.
Adam.
Message your address to the page, Russ. I'll send you a little Raider reaction.
Adam,
love,
you're
and there's a
you're
little
saying
car
that,
rip
yeah,
drive.
if Carr goes down, that means the O-line, yeah.
But back to my thought, because
So
I
we're
liked
gonna need the
Russ's
wheels.
point, and this is the point I'd made last season, and I kind of like the way I like Glennon because he's more of your textbook pocket passer standing the. He's the guy. If Carr goes down, he's the guy I probably want coming in for the long term to help right the ship for a couple weeks. If Carr goes down mid game, I want to see Peterman come in because he's more of that guy you can stick back there. He can run, he can improvise, he can get crazy and pull something out. I like that they're different, and I think both bring something different to the table. I fucking put both of them on the roster.
Yeah.
I put both of them on the roster.
Glennon's going to bring a lot of fucking misery, interceptions, and fucking bar fights. That's the fuck
Well-
Glennon's going to bring.
if fucking Carr goes down, man, the ship's already going down. You're
Man.
already bailing fucking water at that point. So at that point, it doesn't really matter. So
Yeah.
you're already looking at.
It means Doug Martin's passing the
Yeah.
nude pictures around so
Oh, fuck.
people can stay on the fucking
Doug Martin's
team.
knocking on the back door saying, "Hey guys, can I get back in?"
I can
No,
I can
Doug,
throw the
We
ball.
want you on the fucking curb with the trash. Stay out there. God, I can't believe he's still in camp.
The fuck. The funniest part that I saw was, when they're showing Josh Jacobs running around in 28. I'm like, that's probably the first call they made on draft day. It's like, oh, he's still there. Yeah, coach. Who's this? Oh, this is Mayock. Doug, you're not 28 anymore. Click.
Yeah. Yeah. We need your number, fucker.
Yeah.
Thank you. Give us that. Speaking of, I'll jump one up. We'll switch those two. Speaking of Mr. Martin and what's going on in the running back house, we saw DeAndre Washington basically get the call, and in week 1 he was going to be your premier guy. He was going to get a good bulk of the totes. Him and James Butler. Mac Brown got some there towards the end too. But DeAndre Washington, he got the touchdown, so he get the flash for the week. Does that give him any battle up with Richard? Because I think Richard really stepped out last season. Or is he now Chris Warren the third for this year? Everybody's going to have a stiffy over D-Wash because they saw him score a touchdown on week 1 versus the Lambs.
And the Lambs fucking used car sales references.
Yeah.
But
With Bortles starting. I mean,
the thing to me, what had D-Wash so far down on the depth chart last year was the fact that he had hands of stone. He couldn't catch the ball to save his life. Which
yeah, he
is,
was injured at the beginning
yeah.
too.
And
Which
so
hurt him out,
I think that last night he was not only running the ball well, he was catching it. Or whatever night that was. So I'm like, he did good.
He did
but,
good.
I mean, also he did good against
I've always
people that he by far outclassed.
I'm obviously been more of a D-Wash fan than I was a Chris Warren.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah.
I thought D-Wash had a chance to make the team over Richard last year, but then he went down with injury. Richard really stepped up and played well all year last year. I thought he was one of the bright spots. So I think he's earned the number 2.
Through D-Wash?
T Courts. Is that a T Courts sighting in the house?
I think so.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that actually it said good to hear from you, brother.
Wow.
Because for some reason,
Wow.
on my settings,
Shit.
the damn
I'm
everything
glad we
disappears.
can make your social calendar T Courts on a Monday. Thank you for stopping in.
Oh,
As everybody else, thank you as always.
because
D-Wash, the quarterback tree is interesting. James Butler didn't do, 11 carries for 29 yards. That's 2.6 average.
yeah, you ain't impressing nobody.
No, I mean, he didn't get a lot of work his senior year at Iowa. I was really, he obviously impressed somebody because he was, he made the practice squad last year, so he was around a little bit last year. Mac Brown did a little better. He had 9 carries for 37 yards, 4.1 a carry. His long was 6. Butler's was only 5. D-Wash, he only had a 4 average, but he got 2 catches for 21 yards in the passing game as well, and of course the touchdown. So he was one of your darlings for your week 1.
And I was gonna say, the fullback looked good because that was a question.
You're grounded for being late, just so you know, grounded.
Yeah, the fullback looked good because he caught the ball when they threw it to him. His blocking was good, and he picked up blitzes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's fullback unless it's Allstott. I mean,
I'm concerned about the fullback because we've really only got him. I mean, Smith's down, so, but
I mean,
as long as he's healthy, you only really need one in the stable. But
right. And you already know if he doesn't get picked up, you have the other one.
Yeah. So, to me, the biggest bright spot I thought that I saw out of the preseason game was the depth of the young wide receivers, and it appears to be real. I thought we had some really great depth at wide receiver. J.J. Nelson, Ryan Grant, Aitman, Hatcher, Hunter Renfrow. I mean, you didn't even really see the top two, so I mean, they were shelved. There's no, I mean, we know what the fuck's up with AB and Tyrell Williams. You don't need to see him in week one. I mean,
I'm gonna say if he stays around, then the miracle will be if he's healthy.
Yeah, but to see these guys make. I mean, you got Keon Hatcher got 2 for 45. J.J. Nelson got 2 for 43. Ryan Grant had 3 for 32. Aitman had 1 for 19. Pearson L had 1 for 14. He did okay in didn't Pearson L have some return action too?
Yeah, he had some return issues.
Guy. He put it on the ground once. That's what I thought. And then Keelan Doss, Sky gave away a Keelan Doss rookie card last week. You know, here he goes out and he hits in the week 1 of preseason. So that was a nice little pull for him. Got 2 catches, only 9 yards, but one was the quick slant to the inside. Touchdown.
Yeah.
So he was your other, obviously, offensive darling for the week because Hunter Renfrow only got 1 target, didn't catch a ball, but doesn't really mean much. He only really got 1 target. He wasn't out there a ton.
He couldn't be I was going to say Josh Jacobs didn't play, but
yeah,
I was going to say of everybody else, he's the one that's impressed the most, so they weren't necessarily needing to see him as much, I don't feel like.
No.
But for me, the defense, the youngsters on defense.
That's where I was going. I know you guys all wanted to talk about the D, man, and what happened on the defensive side of the ball. The defense, the young defenders, man.
Yeah.
Arden Key's getting all kinds of awards from everybody for preseason week 1. Farrell looked good.
Yeah.
Across the board, some guys really stepped up. That Trayvon Mullen looked good.
Yeah. Grant looked well, other than a couple of little silly things.
You know, Anthony Rush looked good as well. He was kind of a shocker. But overall, just defensively, I mean, yes, it was Blake Bortles, but
yeah, when I saw that, I just started laughing.
It still was the Super Bowl team from last year, and you know, they've got a solid coaching staff. They've got, you know, they're a top flight franchise right now, coming off of a Super Bowl appearance, and we went them to 3 points. So it's positive.
Yeah.
It's week 1. It's preseason. You won practice. You fucking move on.
Yeah. I mean, basically what it looked like was our potential second and third strings going to be better than the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we have better people in camp now.
Oh, the corners played fabulous. A couple of the young corners played awesome. Lawson looked good. Isn't he? He's up for suspension though.
Yeah, that got confirmed.
Yes,
that got confirmed. He's gone for the first 4, so that may shift.
So the fact that he played really, really well, and if he continues to play really, really well, they'll probably make the team because we're fairly deep, somewhat at. I guess I think that deep, fairly at corner. So
yeah, I was gonna say it went from being our weakest link to being potentially, for our defense, one of the stronger spots. Because we're still, but then again, I mean, yeah, they listed the 2 veterans at starting tackle, but I mean, we go 5, potentially 6 deep at defensive tackle. So that's going to be, you know, not. We didn't even get after it the way we could have. And the corners, basically the defensive backfield looks solid. I'm going to give it to the safeties, too.
3 points.
Yeah.
I mean, you allowed only 3 points. Of course, you know, graded with a curve is Blake Bortles. It's preseason week 1. It is what it is. But seeing these guys go out and play well, get a push up front, that was big. That was big. So, there was some...
Oh, go ahead. I was reading up.
Yeah, I see they're talking about some offensive line. We can touch on that a little bit.
Okay.
You did have a couple guys. Kirkland, they moved him in. He looks solid, which is, you know, obviously promising considering where we're at. I've heard that there has been some talk of possible trades for a guard. I've heard a couple names rumored and kicked around. Nothing really solidly confirmed. Obviously, that's a position of need now. I mean, you got Incognito out for 2 weeks. You got Gabe Jackson down for probably the first month of the season. You got Denzel Good down for at least 2 weeks, possibly into 3 to 4. And, it's a concern when you've got, who you got behind him.
And my thing with it is the part that sucks about it, but also it sucks because it's interior O-line, so we need to try to get them in so they can start learning,
Hawaii in the house.
Oh yeah,
Aloha.
and so because I posted in the Hawaii groups, but
I'm not in any Hawaii.
The other
Slacking,
things,
man.
but the saving thing is he's a guard, so he's got the center and the tackle to protect anything that he may screw
Yeah,
up.
it does help a little bit. I mean, the guards. I think the guards more prominently needed in the run game. So, man, Incognito. I got no problem with Richie Incognito on the freaking gridiron. The guy's a fucking knucklehead off of it. He has a little bit of the. I think he drinks a little and. Just like cut people's heads off and shit. Funeral parlor. It's not that big.
Yeah, and
it's
then
a little decapitation if the guy's already dead.
And I was gonna say, and then
Who's really hurt?
The other thing with Kirkland, I mean, this may be a little reach because they've been trying to, make him a tackle for forever. But another project out of college that ended up, they saying screw it, and moving him to guard was Assembly. He was a tackle. When he came to us, he was still a hybrid tackle, and we moved him to guard permanently.
Yeah, but he's gone now too. So
yeah, well, that just came to mind because somebody was saying Assembly, and somebody let me know.
Yeah, no, you guys were already on it. You kept the light word. Overall, positive game. One of the biggest notes: Mad Max, lose him. Max Crosby for 3 to 5 weeks with a fractured left hand. He will be back by week 1, but that sucks because now he's going to miss camp action, and that's workout time. That's weights you can't lift. That's things you can't do because you got a fucking broken hand. So that sucks. That's a little setback for a guy who looked like he he was looking positive for a young guy who was a middle of the he's a 4th round pick.
Yeah,
and he was looking good. So. That was kind of a hit, but he's going to be back by week 1, so it's not major.
But they keep bringing tackles in. I'm thinking Mr. Vanderdoes is Vanderdone.
It's a good possibility, man. He's treading on thin ice. His health has been an issue. He's had concussion issues this year. Of course,
with these concussion-proof new helmets.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just fucking bobblehead-looking things.
I mean,
that just made me think of something. What do you think about all this, the pass interference and the...
Dude, I loved them being able to fucking throw the flag, because on the bogus ones it was like, but on the legit one it was like, oh yeah, come on, that wasn't no fucking touch. It wasn't no fault. That wasn't no touchdown. Get your motherfucking ass back on this field.
I see where it can be good,
motherfucker.
But man, it's like opening Pandora's box. I'm just like,
dude, I've had fun. Well, and then I was like,
I can see where it can be good because
dude, it's
an egregious call, and I know that's why it's there.
It was even funnier to see the coaches on the sidelines on the side that they got especially when it overturned a pick and brought the defense back on the field. It's like, man, this motherfucker stopped his arm from moving and then tipped the ball to the other defender. It was like some old school Big Brother shit, man. It was like, yeah, I got you. Nah, motherfucker, cut that up.
I'm on the fence on it still. I haven't seen where it's blown up yet. I have these scenarios in my head where I can see it blowing up, but I haven't seen it happen yet. So hell, I may.
They'll
be
never
wrong.
let it happen.
I may be wrong. I'll eat fucking crow, I guess. But it's only a 1-year rule. They're gonna vote it in. It has to be voted in again. It's a 1 year. What the fuck was that?
Some fucker came in and said,
I don't know. Somebody's trying to pimp something in the.
yeah, Mohammed somebody.
That just made me stop. I don't know. What was that?
Mohammed just like, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If trolls. Interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, we've never experienced that before.
I forgot that shit was down there. Look at all that. I forgot
Oh,
that was even down there.
Nice.
Interesting. But yeah, that's a bummer for Mad Max, and
It looks like you've plundered.
maybe, yes, pillaged and were plundered.
Yar.
What the hell was that?
So tomorrow night, don't forget, we got Hard Knocks. Come to the page. We're going to have the link to the pirate page up. We're going to attempt to stream the goddamn thing again. Please don't come and share the son of a bitch. I don't know how many jackasses fucked that shit up Saturday for everybody that I rebooted 2 or 3 times. James Raider rebooted on the pirate page and then moved the fucker to our page. The page got restricted. It was a goddamn nightmare. And all we were trying to do was just give some Raider love, some silver and black love. Just spread it about like fucking Johnny Appleseed. Just spread it about. But nah, every motherfucker come share. Why can't you invite? Invite. Don't share. Invite.
Yeah.
Learn your social media etiquette.
Don't,
Okay?
yeah.
When we're doing something illegal, you know, that's like walking down the street and be like, what you doing, Jimmy? I'm breaking in this Jimmy's over here breaking in, man!
Dude, come on. Jimmy's breaking in. Let's go.
Don't draw attention to the
made
guy.
motherfuckers. What the fuck?
Over here
Other than
you're
the
over here
fact-
stealing hubcaps and you're calling attention to us.
It's
What the
been
fuck?
said every time something goes on. It's been said every fucking football season. Don't share the fucking.
Yeah, and every time they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." No, don't be sorry,
Some-
dumbass. It's too late.
Yeah.
You've
Oh.
already thrown up an electronic flare that says, "Shh, hey,
Pay
I'm
attention."
over here. Shut me off." So, don't do that tomorrow. And we're gonna try our damn best to have Hard Knocks up.
It's like the motherfucker that sneaks into the fucking porno hut and starts beating off against the door so everybody knows
almost
which closet he's in.
almost I'm telling you, it's almost equally as irritating is the person that when the stream goes down starts messaging the page instantly and emails the fucking page and messages
gonna leave
Instagram
your dumbass
and messages
nameless.
Twitter and be like, where'd the game go? Are you guys putting the game back up? Like, dude, do you think we honestly have time to answer every single person? Do you realize we're trying to put the fucking game back up for your ass? Do you want me to stop and answer your question, you and the other 30 people that just sent me a message? Like, are you kidding me? Seriously?
26
And do you
of you
think I'm really
motherfuckers
going to take
shared
the
it.
time to answer back? No, I'm going to give you a thumbs up a day later just so I can keep my fucking answering messages 100%.
What's
That's
going on,
all
Steve
you're
in
gonna get.
Mississippi? Hey, Miss
So,
Leslie.
just know, of course we're trying to scramble to put it back up. So, almost as annoying as coming and share the illegal stream guy is bitching about the illegal stream going off guy.
Okay, you got me fucking speechless.
Like, how you gonna bitch about an illegal stream?
Fucking millennials, dude.
I was like, dude. And then the ones that kill me are the ones that try to give me a story of like, oh, but man, I'm at work. It's the only way I'm gonna. Yeah, like you and 100 other motherfuckers, man. I'm doing the best I can here.
How-
Hey,
okay.
if you want to start sending some
How
money over
this
so we can
not
get some better
get your
pirating
douchebag-
equipment,
How are they not?
I'll
the
give you my
douchebags of the
address.
week?
Message the page if you'd like to send gratuities.
It's
I'll work
not
for
your
tips.
douchebag of the week.
This should have been my weekend
What the fuck,
douchebag.
dude? You just went on a 10-minute
Yeah.
tirade.
I did.
Yeah, see, you feel better too now, don't you? See?
Dude, a good vet makes me feel good. Yes.
Vent. Oh, I
All right. Alrighty. So moving on, but yes, we're gonna have Hard Knocks up tomorrow, but regardless of whether it stays up or goes down,
directly after Hard Knocks. We'll be live right here because y'all are gonna be like, "Oh shit, did you see this?"
Don't share the pain.
They talked about AB's helmet for fucking 15 minutes of the show. But y'all are going to want to talk about it. So you can come right here. We'll be right here. You guys can talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll hash it up. And then we'll get into the rest of the Raider Nation report tomorrow. An hour back.
Damn it.
8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern. Leslie, it's so late in the show. Why? So late in the show. So, we got the Cardinals coming up, Bell, and we're on prime time. So, we shouldn't have to worry about streaming it, right? Right? It's on prime time. That means everybody is going to be... Somebody say some purple? You got some purple drink? Purple? Robitussin. He's his own breed. He's a wonderful guy. He's wonderful. That's why we warn you, man. When you come in on Mondays, it's madness in here on Mondays. We got to get it all out. It's been a long weekend. We get it all out. We start with the story of the weekend. We get the weekend D-bag out of the way. We go through the top stories, and then things just... we try to keep it on the road most of the time. We do the best we can. It gets late in the show. Shit, man. Come on.
But you know what?
Game over.
We get to... Maybe they rested the defense because the second coming of fucking, like, Joe Montana is going to be awaiting us in the desert. The compact version.
With that little guy? The little fella?
Yeah.
Little Kyler? Little Kyler? Oh, come on now.
Dude, Kylie fella.
He's gonna go the way of Gino Toretta. Yeah, I said it. You're gonna be the next Gino Toretta. Nobody's gonna remember your fucking name. You're gonna be the Heisman guy that nobody fucking remembers.
Oh shit.
You're gonna that's right. When's the last time you heard that name drop? A long time because nobody remembers him. Because he just won a Heisman and then he came to play with the big boys and got fucking plowed.
Dude, can you imagine what's gonna happen to that poor little child?
Oh, that little munchkin. He's gonna run around for a while, and then they're gonna catch him.
Oh, he's gonna.
And then they're gonna squish his little
eventually,
ass.
he's gonna get hit, and that shit's just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit's just not gonna be pretty.
So, but it's gonna be prime time.
It's gonna be funny as hell. But
so
it's not gonna be
unless
pretty.
you know you're fucking watching shit on a can and a string, you should be able to get it. But we're gonna stream that shit anyway. But you should be able to get it, regardless.
I mean, they're like, oh, you look great. This motherfucker was playing against used car salesmen, male strippers, and, like, post office delivery men. And maybe your fucking meat chopper at Chipotle. You know? And it's, yay, we're gonna, you know, he looked great. I mean, the fuck? He was playing against me. So y'all settle it down, man. We gonna have fun though.
We're getting national love though, so you can't hate that, man.
I understand, Miss Leslie.
The first day of school, Leslie. We had the first day of school here too. Both my kiddos was off to school. I got a sophomore and a freaking 8th grader off in school today. First day of school action. This is too damn early for first day of fucking school, man. First day of school ain't supposed to be till like end of August. You know? Like, nah, that's not right. I was like, first day of school already? Fuck. Of course, my wife was ready for the first day of school. She's like, man, get the fuck up out of here. But to me, I care less.
Hey.
I'm not here at the end of the day. Fuck you. It's too damn early, though.
She can, like...
Yeah, she probably can. She's probably watching, too. Yeah, that happens. The doctor's in the house. See that? Dr. Seuss, he's in the house.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh man,
He's a big Peterman fan.
well, you know,
He had one of the first Peterman jerseys, I believe, that was printed, if I remember right.
but I was gonna say Dr. Seuss is in the other realm, but you're talking about a real Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Hard Knocks tomorrow night.
Oh,
at the
there he
stream.
is.
And then directly after, we'll be live with the live reaction show because, y'all are going to want to talk, cut it up, talk about what happened. AB's fucking helmet. Which, Jesus, I mean, what's this episode going to be? You're going to see the fight from the Rams.
You're gonna hear about
You're going to see the fight. You're going to see the fight. You're going to see Gabe Jackson get carted off the field, and you're going
Right.
to talk about AB's helmet. Those are probably your three big topics. And then they're going to make Abram look like an ass for half the episode, a couple clips. They're going to make him look
that
socially
can close our
awkward.
show on Mondays. What are we gonna see tomorrow night?
Yeah, that's interesting. I like it. Look at it.
See,
Look at
look
us.
at that
We're
on the fly.
working on our fucking feet.
Here. Oh,
So, well, see, we're already doing it.
oh, that's right. You don't do that. Oh,
Easy now. So, yeah, I would say those are probably your big topics. You got the fight between the Rams.
wait. What the hell is this, Mr. Seuss? What the hell is that?
He's been slammed through a few tables, and he's not quite
He
all
means,
there.
like-
His faculties aren't about him.
He means the buffalo wings?
These guys? You mean these guys right here that are sitting on the kitty table? Like these guys? No. Kitty table dwellers aren't allowed to speak here. You can be seen but not heard, just like the family reunion.
Where is
Take
it?
your ass to the corner.
Oh.
But yeah, you got the fight, the big fight. You'll see Gabe Jackson probably carted off. A lot of the AB talk, man. You can see all kinds of talk about AB's fucking feet and the helmet, and they're gonna pick a couple guys. Whoever's gonna get the axe.
Slam through tables. On fire from 50 feet.
Nice work.
Okay,
I'm
speaking
impressed.
of Kyler Murray, this begs me to question, Mr. Seuss. How tall are you if you've been having that much action with tables on fire?
Interesting.
He's laughing. You got that one, did you?
Leslie's on it. She's on it. So tomorrow night, and then Wednesday. Now I've got a special announcement. I'm either gonna make tomorrow night or Wednesday night. I'm not sure. I might wait until Prime's in the house on Wednesday for Ghost of the Post and make the announcement on Wednesday night's show. But I've got a very, very special announcement. So any of you fancy football fans out there, I have a very, very special announcement. We'll just say Wednesday. So fuck it, because I'm already talking about it. So on Wednesday's show, I'll make a special announcement. So if you're a fancy football fan, and I know some of you are, we're only a couple weeks out. So we're going to have to work fast here. But it's all right because I already have things set up. So I just need you. So tune in Wednesday. I've got a very, very special announcement while Prime's in the house on Wednesday night. And Thursday,
Very valid point, Jack. Bills fans throw dicks on the field.
that oh, Jack. Damn. Russ, if I didn't give this to you already, I'd take it back. Jack, message me the page. You earned yourself a sticker.
Oh my God.
A couple stickers.
Dude.
Message me your address to the page. That is the $1 million question right there when you're talking about Buffalo Bill fans. It's not whether or not they're going to come off the kitty table, because we know that they're never, ever going to come off the kitty table. That's a given. It's how many rubber dicks will they throw on the field this season? Not whether or not they will, but really how many rubber dicks will they toss on the field? Because they
mean-
will throw one.
They're gonna up the ante.
Yes. Oh, yes.
They're gonna up the ante. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
you might get a full-on doll on the field now.
There's a definite possibility. Somebody's going to smuggle in a
It's-
blow-up doll.
yeah.
It has to be. It's the natural progression of things. It
Yeah.
really is.
I mean, it is Buffalo,
mean, and
so
then-
I'm pretty sure they can just throw the whole whore out there.
And then it's sheep. I guess it's the only place you can go from there. Dr. Seuss will be the first sheep smuggler. I guarantee it. You're always ahead of the game. So, and then Thursday night, we're going to focus on the game and trying to steal things that we shouldn't steal and provide them to you for free. So, But then Friday, Black Friday, we're spilling donkey blood as we're getting ready for week 1 as we continue our Black Friday streak. And I'll tell you what, man, if you didn't tune in last Black Friday, over 9,000 people tuned in live to watch Black Friday with us and watch that that classic Denver Donkey Raiders game. So if you weren't there, be there this week. The numbers are probably going to be huge again because everybody's getting hyped, man. Week 1's coming.
Streaking up to 50 in Buffalo.
That's cold, brother.
Yeah. That thing's gonna shrivel up to clit length.
That's why they got the rubber dicks.
That's right.
So, hey, they're
that's why
resourceful. Them pesky Bills.
Pesky.
Fucking
Yeah,
Bills,
them
man.
pesky Bills.
That's like seeing a Yeti. Really, it is. You don't see them very often. It's like seeing Messi.
JD knows one.
So there it is. This show got so off the fucking track. Like 10, 15 minutes ago, man. So off the track.
It wasn't my fault.
But that's why we label Monday Madness. Because Monday.
You guys did it.
It's his fault, man. I bring him in here on Mondays, and
What?
there's just so much to dig through on Mondays, and and then there's that, and that tells us we're fucking done.
Fuck.
We're done.
Damn it.
We're out of here. Tomorrow night, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, Hard Knock stream on the Pirate page. Come to the page, get the link, go watch it for free. Stealing. Shh. Don't tell HBO. And then right after that, come right here, and we'll be right here for your live reaction show. Hard Knocks, talking about the Rams-Raiders fight, AB's feet, his helmet, God knows whatever else he's fucking crying about. I'm not cutting his PBJs right. Who knows? Who knows? But we're out of here. Thanks for joining us, as always. Like us on Twitter. Well, follow us on Twitter. Like us here. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, Raider Reaction Webcast.
Right here. Right there.
And check out that website too, man. Check out the shop. Go buy something. I like giving away shit, but it's more fun when you buy it and money goes in the pocket, and then I can buy
And for
more shit
anybody that
to
wants
give
to
away to you
complain,
guys.
always remember.
And T-Courts, you the man. It's good to see you back, brother.
Always
We're
remember
out.
right here.
Peace, love, Raider Nation.
Later.